Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Compound Hulk. This was a Walmart exclusive, revealed and pre-ordered as part of their Walmart Collector Con, or there was something named along those lines. They've done it 2 years in a row now. I should know that. But in any event, this is pretty much just a repaint of the Red Hulk that we got earlier in the year that was Target exclusive, but I could not resist this. This is exactly the level of stupid that you only get in comics, and it's glorious. I say stupid in the form of a highest compliment I can give. It's glorious, and this is the sort of thing that I just love to collect. So let's delve right into the specifics of this figure. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this is a real interesting route to take for a repaint, which itself is a repaint of another figure. And so yeah, as I had said in the intro, that this is essentially just a repaint of the Red Hulk that we got at the beginning of the year from Target, which I have right here. And I originally considered doing a plastic combat on this, and I was kind of like, I'll just do it in the review, because I never got to review the Red Hulk. So or actually the beginning of last year. Wow, yeah, where am I going here? But yeah, and same mold. So we get we've seen this body a couple times before. I never got the Green Hulk version of this, and I'm kind of regretting that now because I really love this mold. And you know, I definitely have fond memories of having I think it was a Mego Hulk figure way back when I was a human child in the 80s. So you know, some nostalgia notes there, but like everything looks great here. I mean, it looks awesome. You got the ripped pants. You do have the leg from the original Green Hulk, and then also they did the leg from the Red Hulk, so you get the torn jeans here. Oh, actually, never mind. It's the same. Don't mind me. But you know, the first question I had upon seeing this revealed is like, what's the plastic color? What's the paint? And you can figure that out just by articulating the waist, and we can see that the hip piece is actually purple plastic painted with half of it painted black, and then the torso is red plastic with half of it painted green. And they did it really well. So you can kind of tell too, because this isn't going to come up on camera, but some of the highlights of the paint on the green side, you see kind of the dot matrix sort of style to it. I don't think it'll come out on the back any better. But yeah, so you can see that that's painted there. The head sculpt is exactly the same as our Red Hulk here. One cool addition though, is that the Red Hulk eye is actually gold. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. It's really cool. I kind of wish they did that with the Red Hulk release. So really nicely done there. So the split is pretty definitive. And the only other difference is we don't really get any sort of wash on the jeans, and no painted nails on either the hands or the feet. So that's aesthetics. For accessories, we're really straightforward here, because much like Red Hulk, we just get 2 sets of hands. We get fists right out of the box, and then we get grasping hands. Obviously one cast in red and one cast in green. And as I had said in the aesthetics, the nails aren't painted on these versions, so you got that. They're a little more straightforward, but again, things being what they are with the supply chains and just everything being stressed, I can kind of see how that happened. So that's accessories. Articulation is a little limited here due to Hulk being a big boy, but still some good stuff. So let's check it out. Going from top to bottom, our head is on a ball joint, so looking down pretty well. Up is all right, not fantastic, but again, it's just because of the head sculpt and how much like traps he has. And then you even get some side to side, again, because of the type of ball joint that is up in there, which is pretty nice. We do have butterfly joints, however, nothing really forward, but insane back, like literally can just bring them all the way back. Pretty crazy. Really well done. So, you know, it would be nice to have a little bit of an extra cut there to bring it a little bit more forward, but it is what it is. Then we come to the shoulders, and we can come up to about there. So not quite our T-pose, but pretty close. We have some bicep swivel. Block my lights for that. With single jointed elbow, which brings us to about there. We have our hinge and swivel at the wrist. Again, both horizontal, no vertical hinges. Then we have a ball joint in the diaphragm. We have a swivel at the waist. We come down to the hips and we get out about that far. Not too bad, honestly, especially for such a bulky, chunky figure. We do have thigh cut. We have double jointed knees, which are going to bring us to about there. And then for the feet, we have absolutely gorgeous point. We have some really nice forward. And then that legendary Marvel Hasbro pivot. That's Articulation. Moving on to size comparisons, here is Compound Hulk with some other Marvel Legends, with some other Hasbro, with some imports, with some monsters, finally with an Articulated Icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on Marvel Legends Compound Hulk is that if you are a fan of this mold for the Hulk in Marvel Legends and you liked the Green Hulk or the Red Hulk, then absolutely pick this up. If you're not a fan of repaints, then it's definitely an easy pass. This is kind of the best type of exclusive where it's just a straight up repaint, and you know, if you like kind of the ridiculous comiciness of this and just the goofiness of it, it's there for you, and it was for me. If not, there's something you don't have to get. And in that line is currently sold out on Walmart. Again, it is a Walmart exclusive, Walmart's website that is. So should be hitting store shelves, if not now, then shortly after this review comes out. So keep your eyes out in the wild. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below anyway for where you can pick this up in case it pops up again. And if not, then secondary market will be hopefully be your friend. I wish you luck, certainly, because it works out if you get the timing right. So, you know, I all the more power to you, anyone watching this and that wants to pick this up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found this somewhat entertaining and informative. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. And if you want to take it a step further, I will have ways in the description below as well for how you can help in more or just other ways. Yeah, so that being said, ultra thanks one last time for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.